So I want to do a compliments on your energy reading, but this time we're not going to use Loki's deck because Loki's deck is a little chaotic and Loki likes running away with the reading, and I want to get a real compliment reading going. So Spirit, if you could be so kind, compliments on the energy of the collective, please. Maybe not. Literally, I'm not talking. Look at that. They want me to do it. Fuck. They always get me. They always get me because they keep wanting me to do just channeled messages, and I don't want my channeled messages to sound like I'm just telling you guys about my life. But they're not going to tell me. They're not going to tell me they want me to do it. Fuck. Okay. Well, what I'm feeling in the energy is a sense of accomplishment, finally realizing that you can do it. And the last reading that I just had too, I was saying, whatever you do, do it scared, do it tired, do it hungry, but do it. And that's been just ringing in my ears the past couple of days, like, just do it. Like, whatever you need to do, like, if you need to do laundry, just do it. If you need to clean your fucking bathroom, just do it. If you need to go to work, just do it. You know, you gotta get up, take the baby to school, just do it. Like, every time I try to complain about something, I cut myself off and I'm like, just do it. I'm starting to like parent myself because I'm realizing now that my inner teen has been driving for a long time, and I need to shut it down. You know what I mean? I don't mean like I need to be like, no, you're a child, you can't be driving. I mean like finally realizing that she needs rest. It's no longer her time to drive, like it's my time to drive now, and I gotta take over. So I've started cutting myself off. When I realize I'm complaining, when I realize I'm being like lower vibrational, I'm like, just fucking cut it, shut the fuck up, there's no reason. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, there's a celebration in order about your path of abundance. There's something that you are working towards. Knight of Cups, 9 of Wands reverse, 10 of Cups, and Magician. There's something that you're working towards, but you're starting to do it in a more stable manner. 10 of Pentacles is a big card for me of grounding and stability, and this is saying that you're starting to ground yourself in everyday life, and you're starting to understand that the human experience is not about being scared of everything around you and being scared of your shadow and being scared of the person in front of you. It's about connecting with people, and it's about celebrating together, eating together, experiencing together, right? Feeling together, kind of like a tribe mentality. Like you can feel so much more of spirit in a spiritual place with another person because that person's also feeling what you're feeling at that moment in time. And there's something that a journey you just started, Knight of Cups, of emotion, learning to work with your own emotions, learning when to compartmentalize or when to bring them out, learning how to rein them in. I see a relationship here between the person and the rider. I mean, the rider and the horse, right? Of, I don't remember what the rune is called. Don't come at me. I literally just did a reading on that. I forgot the rune already, but the M rune, it symbolizes a horse, and that's like what I'm seeing in this imagery is the horse. Is an energy of stability, but also an energy of trust, like finally trusting your path and finally trusting yourself, and being able to reflect that outwardly in everything else that you do, not just gatekeeping that you know the truth, right? Not just gatekeeping that you know the truth, you know the path, and you can see everything. It's not about that anymore. It's not about, I need to prove that I know this. I need to prove that I'm right. It's not about that anymore. It's about Thank you. It's about learning to commune with other people and learning how to navigate energetically your way through this world through the mouths of other people, like connecting by language. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Connecting by language, and what I mean by that is like frequencies, right? The frequencies of sound, the vibration. That's why people feel like they feel God in churches. I'm not saying they're not, okay? All right, let's get that straight. But what I'm saying is that feeling that they're feeling is a spiritual feeling of everybody singing together and everybody feeling the same thing together, and it's community, it's tribe, right? You feel much more elevated when you guys are speaking at the same frequency or singing at the same frequency, and that's why tribes sing together and dance together and do all of these things together, is because it raises the vibration. You get to a higher place faster when you're doing it with somebody else. You're not just gaining this type of enlightenment by yourself to keep to yourself. You're gaining this type of enlightenment through other people. I did just tell you guys that I was watching that show, The OA, and the whole thing is like, they can heal people, but they have to do it together. They can time hop, travel, dimension travel, whatever, but they have to do it together. Like, they can't do these things on their own, and they're just going to have a bunch of random puzzle pieces by themselves, right? Each of them has puzzle pieces in their brain, and they don't understand what it means. They're just random signs, but when they put them together, they're puzzle pieces. They fit, and they make sense. And you're starting to understand that that's the importance of community, and you're not going to just get that from community, right? Not just from family, not just from friends. You're starting to understand that you can see the love in everything around you, in everything, and not just what you think is love anymore. Like, something finally unlocked, and you can see clearly. Thank you. You can see clearly because you've chosen to see clearly, right? You're finally admitting to yourself, to the universe, to everyone around you, I want to see clearly. I'm ready for this. I want to see clearly. Like, I'm done having these like rose-colored glasses. I'm done being somebody that I'm not with other people just because I don't know how to be my authentic self. Spirit's literally showing you how to be your authentic self right now, but you have to be able to slow down time, and that means like a lot of alone time. You have to be able to slow down time right now to be able to dissect the messages that you're receiving and to understand them and feel them and have them resonate in your heart and in your brain, because you need to get your heart and your brain working together, because like I said, your brain doesn't always have your best interest at heart, and you gotta start learning to police your brain a little bit. But like I said, you can't shut your brain down, right? The goal isn't to shut your brain down or to stop it from doing what it's doing. The goal is to understand that you are something separate from your brain, and you can watch your thoughts as they go by, and you can pick them apart safely without being wrapped up in the emotion in which they bring, right? If you guys don't already find some type of meditation, I did tell you the other day, like, open some windows, get outside, you need water, like, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles reversed. This is a very big beginning, and you're finally starting to move through it. You're finally starting to turn the wheel. It feels like it took you a little while of trying to find your balance within this cycle, but it feels like you finally got your bearings, and you're finally able to move through this path, this cycle. I did say this recently as well. I can't remember where though, where I said you're growing into your skin. Like, you got a new skin, right? You shed the last skin, and you have a new skin that is like hardening and developing, and you're growing into it, and now you got to fill it in, and that's what this process is. And you're finally starting to be able to see it for what it is. And now that you're being gifted this clarity, you're also being gifted temperance, you're being gifted time. But Spirit's saying, be very careful about what you do with your time. Be very careful about what you do with your time, because it's precious right now. You're very vulnerable in the state that you're in, because you gotta wait for your shell to harden, right? Your defenses. But overall, I think it's great fucking.